All right, what's up, you guys? Sage here, CEO founder Lexi Africa. I'm very curious in terms of, should I stop doing long form? Should I maybe change the approach that I have to long form? Um, I'm very curious when it comes to that because I don't know. I just don't feel like niggas care that much. Maybe I should just change my approach. Maybe I should change my approach, make it more natural, more organic, whatever the case is, the same way that I did with my short form. Because I was on the brink of stopping with short form as well. Until I switched things up and then the engagement like improved tenfold and whatnot. And the people, just took to it. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So it's not that we were doing the wrong thing, it's still we were doing it the wrong way or approaching it the wrong way. Maybe I just need to make the same kind of transition with my long form in order to allow it to kind of resonate with people a bit more, connect with people a bit more, and whatnot. That's really where my head is at right now. But I was really like strongly considering, and I don't think I was ever gonna stop. But I really genuinely think about it, and I was thinking about it now. Like should I maybe just just focus on short form for the time being, and then run it back in the next couple of years. But you know how that is. That's like saying I'm gonna wait till I'm fit to start training. That's like saying I'm gonna wait until I'm rich to start saving money, right? It's almost redundant to a point in terms of there are things to be gained in the short to medium term in sticking to some sort of long form production. You learn your storytelling, you learn your hook based stuff, you learn how to produce consistently, and you develop a schedule around consistent production, etc. And so there are for sure benefits to it. There are for sure benefits to it. Yeah, I think I just need to take a step back production wise and just really front load with a lot of just value. Just make sure that the videos themselves are jam packed with value. But I don't even know what that means, man, because I value my face off when it comes to these videos. I mean, I structure them properly, script them out, got some decent lighting, got a mic on me, that type of stuff, and just try and deliver like a decent quality product. And it just doesn't seem to resonate in the way that one would want it to. And yeah, man, like sometimes I in the back of my mind I'm just like, yeah, maybe it just doesn't slap that hard. Maybe people just don't resonate with this. Maybe they just don't feel it. And yeah, like the subscriber count is creeping up as of late, but I feel like that's more so again because of the short form and the way that that's performing, and the kind of stuff that that's doing. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Lives. I think maybe lives would be the direction. When? I don't know. We'll probably, I think at that point, we'll just revamp the whole thing and just start shooting midday. And just say screw it. And say screw it and just start shooting midday. I don't know, maybe get it. So maybe shoot lives at some point during midday. Just camera on, start recording, talking, going back and forth for like an hour. I'm thinking YouTube live specifically, just because YouTube is a native format. And then, yeah, man, the editor thing has been a struggle thus far. To be real with you, we've gotten a guy. He's absolutely excellent, but because he's excellent, obviously, there's a lot of demand for him, and I'm not in a position where I'm seeing the return on YouTube, so I'm not willing to invest further. at this stage of the game, where I'm not in a position where it would be responsible for me to invest further into those types of things. But it would be really convenient to maybe shoot a live for like an hour or whatever, like record a founder's journal as a live, whatever the case is. And then from there to obviously like get clips from there, get whatever, and use that as like use basically the content from that hour to be like a 5 minute clip here, a 5 minute clip there, a whatever, it's a 15 minutes something that is from that entire hour, something like that, man. But the thing is, it takes a lot. It really does take a lot to edit that much, because you have to really watch that whole content multiple times, and that's how you find the gold within it. But I do know that content is the future. I do know that this is roundabout where I need to be, roundabout what I need to do. It's just about absolutely nailing it in terms of what exactly we do, how exactly we do it. But it's worth figuring out. I have no idea what I would do, when I would do it, like in what time in my schedule. Like when would it even make sense to do such a thing? Very interesting. But yeah, that's where my head's at right now within content. When it comes to long form on YouTube specifically, the answer is not to drop it. The answer is to figure out a way to kind of make it relatable, connectable, and be able to push out with the consistency once more. And I find that consistency isn't, for, especially for me, it isn't a question of do I want to do it, do I have the discipline, whatever. Because I mean, shit, shit. I'm not even gonna get into that. This fucking CEO founder, jacked as all hell, no partying, no drinking. So it's not really a thing of can you be consistent. It's a thing of, for some or other reason, this thing just isn't pulling you like it used to, because you're not seeing the return on it. And so how can we position it? And the thing is with me is that I know my content's good. I really, really do. I know that I have interesting and profound things to say. I know that these things resonate with a lot of people. And, you know, a lot of people, whenever I have conversations in real life with them, find value in those conversations. So to have those conversations at scale is obviously the goal. And then you do the formats and the hooks and this and the that to try and retain people, give them a reason to stay, a reason to listen. Like you basically, in order to give a person medicine, like, my little puppy there, whenever he does experience issues and you have to give him like a pill or something, you're not just going to give them a pill. You're going to have to wrap it in whatever, right? You wrap it in a treat and you put it in the middle, so that by the time they get to the medicine, or by the time they're ingesting the medicine, they're ingesting it in the midst of, you know, the pops and bangs and the clicks. So that's the point of it, right? That's why we do those things, because we understand how finite attention is. We understand how difficult it is to like focus on certain things. And so yeah, with that being said, know that I haven't gone quiet, or because for example, I used to post 4 times a week, like every day. My birthday was yesterday. I just turned 22. I'm getting too old for this shit, is what I'm trying to say. I used to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, every week for months now. And I've been doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday for at least 2 years now. And it's about that time again where we stop, we reassess, and then we decide how we're gonna go moving forward, because it's not like this isn't working, period. It's just like this isn't working for me right now. And Lord knows there has to be a better way. And to have the humility to admit that, and to have the humility to try something else, to try and switch your approach up, to try and figure out what it is that's going to work for you at this moment in time, to kind of make the connection that you want to make with the audience, and be the right type of frame for you, is a very interesting question. It's a very interesting challenge. I mean, I can't lie, from a macro perspective, it's like we're crushing it right now. We're doing really, really well from a business perspective, in terms of actually do like everything that I've said I wanted to do, I'm doing. And it's just right now getting to the point where it's like, okay, now that we're doing these things, how do we monetize appropriately and adequately and frequently enough to stay afloat, so we can keep doing more of this stuff, and we can do it at a higher level. That's kind of the questions that I'm asking myself, which means I have, consistently shown time and time again that I do have the ability to look at something, say that it needs to be done, know that I want to do it, and just do it. But so I have the same belief when it comes to this YouTube thing. It's like, man, it is possible. It is possible. It's just about finding the right moment in time, the right way to approach it, and get the level of engagement that I feel like is warranted at this stage of the game. Yeah, just interesting top of mind stuff for me.